Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to Wilderness Medicine Wednesday. Let's go. Welcome back, everyone. I want to talk to you about wilderness medicine today and two things that I need your help with. First, I want to introduce Wilderness Medicine Wednesdays. Not every Wednesday, but maybe every other Wednesday, I'll release a video that has something to do with wilderness medicine. And so the first videos will be a hypothermia video. That might actually be a 10-minute video. I think the others will be 2 to 5 minutes. But so a hypothermia video, which is going to be no fun to shoot. I'll let you imagine why it's going to be no fun to shoot, but it's going to be no fun to shoot.
Camera's shaking because I'm shivering.
I also want to do, in that shorter form, in the 2 to 5 minute range, a snake bite video, which is something that in boats we generally don't have to deal with, but for the rest of the outdoor world, it's kind of a big topic, and it's not covered in wilderness first aid classes anymore. I also want to talk about tick-borne illnesses and prevention, which is super important, particularly now that I'm back in the Northeast. Not that they didn't exist where I was in North Carolina, but sort of in the heart of it now, as well as wilderness medicine wound care and sort of misconceptions about wound care. So some are more common topics than others, but I think all are interesting and super excited to do those. So if there are other things that you have questions about, put them down in the comments. That would be super helpful. The other thing I need your help with is, because I teach so many wilderness medicine classes, I meet a lot of people, and a fair percentage of them are doing things like, I'm going backpacking, so I want to take a wilderness first aid course, or I go outdoors with knuckleheads and I felt like someone should have wilderness medicine training. Or some people are like, oh, I'm going to Philmont Scout Camp and someone needs to be trained in wilderness medicine to do that trip. However, sometimes I get people who are using their wilderness medicine training in distant countries rendering aid. And that happened about 2 weeks ago when I was teaching in Brooklyn. I met a young woman who was a wilderness EMT. She runs the Amani Children's Home in Tanzania, which is a residential community center for children that are wards of the state. Think like orphanage, but that's not really an orphanage. You know what I mean. The ultimate goal for the center is education and reunification with relatives, and they are building a medical clinic on site just for their kids, and they need first aid supplies. So I'm asking for your help with this in one of 3 ways. You can send supplies directly to this foundation in Brooklyn and they'll get them to Tanzania. Or there is an Amazon wish list. You can just go to Amazon, use their wish list, send them some first aid supplies. Or if you want to just send them some money, you can do that too. Links to all of those things and information is down below in the doodly-doo. If you are anything like me, you have a ton of first aid supplies waiting to be used. If you've got stuff that you feel like you don't need, you can send them directly to this group and they'll get them to Tanzania. The squeeze, however, is this woman that I met is going to Tanzania on the 22nd of February. She needs to have product by like the 14th or the 18th, something like that, so she can get it packed up and taken overseas. So we need to sort of work quickly on this. I think this is just a good thing that we can do to help kids overseas. It would make me feel good. I hope it makes you feel good. It's an easy thing to do. Okay, so that's Wilderness Medicine Wednesday. That's the Amani Children's Center. 2 things that I need your help with. Tell me about videos that you want to see. Send some first aid supplies to this cool sort of residential community center in Tanzania. I think it's super cool. And I guess that's about it. I'll see you on Sundays and Wednesdays now. I have so many videos to make. Yeah, let's get outside. Don't drop your patient. That's bad karma.